Welcome to another edition of AI in Finance Demo Edition, where I like to take you through different tools, different ways to use current tools that are all applicable to how we could do it and start doing it right after we watch this video. So today I'm back into Claude. As you've been seeing with some of my recent videos, I've become pretty obsessed with Claude. I think it's done really well. What I want to show today is this Claude Design. So the only way you can access this is by going to the URL, not using the desktop application of Claude. And so you go into design and we're going to do a design. It really kind of puts the, the Canvas of the world, puts them on watch. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to try something here. I want to take this financial plan that I created with Claude, with Cowork actually, and it's a fake one, but I'm going to take this, it's got multiple tabs, and I want to turn this into a really good looking client-facing deck based on this. So think about if you had like a financial plan that came from eMoney or something of that nature. I mean, they're fine, but they're not necessarily the best looking things ever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this financial plan Prezzo, and then we're gonna create. So let's do this. I've never used Claude Design. I've seen it in action. I've never actually done it. So this will be the first time walking through it with all of us together. So we're gonna click create. And so if I move my face from over here, now we've got what we know, right? Here is the chat, and then we've got a kind of a canvas interface here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this document here and I'm going to drag this into here. And then I'm going to say, I want to create a client facing, actually, why don't we do it this way? We're going to talk to it because I like to talk to it. So I'm going to use my whisper dictation tool to talk to it. So, oh, I need to select my microphone here. Hold on. Let's select the microphone. Now let's try this. All right. All right, so what I want to create is using the attached financial plan. It's got multiple tabs. I want to create a professional looking presentation that I can show to my clients to help them understand this spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are great for me as an advisor, but I want to now create a communication medium via this presentation to help the client better understand it through visualization as opposed to just seeing a bunch of numbers in a spreadsheet. So I want it to be professional looking. I want it to be easy to consume. I want it to be valuable in what is consumable, and I want it to be accurate relative to the attached spreadsheet that I have here. There we go. All right, so it's all in there. I like to talk to Claude a lot more, or I like to talk to prompts. It just allows me, you just go with your mind where it goes, and it can distill it. And so we're gonna send that, and we're gonna see what happens here. So it's now doing what it tends to do with Claude. So we're understanding of what this looks like. Let's see, it's running some scripts here. So it's reading the financial plan right now is what it's doing. So it's going to continue to run. I don't know if I was supposed to upload it over here or not. Looks like it's already uploaded. It's called uploads, and it has Doe family there. So it's organizing everything into design files for me, which is great. And it's running along. So like with everything, like when you code with Claude, when you use Claude for Claude Cowork, it takes some time and you can go and do other things. That's the beauty of it. But lock outline and visual system, build deck, cover balance sheet, cash flow, verify accuracy and polish, and it's running the script. So it's set up its to-dos just like it does in Claude Cowork. So you're starting to see the intelligence, like what we see in the LLM, what we see in Cowork is now moving over to design. Like that formula, that foundation of intelligence is able to be applied to multiple different dimensions. And we're starting to see that across the spectrum of services that Claude is using. So we'll let it continue to go, and then we'll come back and we'll see what it creates. All right, so we're back. It took a little bit of time. It took about, maybe 10, 12 minutes. But like, again, you could have this running in the background. They didn't ask me any questions. I went and looked at emails and did everything else. So the deck is in solid shape. Let's see, what's in the deck? We got the cover and agenda, where you stand, monthly cash flow, retirement path, retirement income, observation and discussion, close. So it's 16 slides. You see here on the bottom, there are speaker notes. Now, what I saw, so you can see like the date is wrong and prepared by your advisor. I'd like to maybe change this. What I saw is that you can do this tweak, or let me see, this edit. Let's see if I do. I want to do this. I can tweak that, change month to May 2026. Let's see how that works. You can do all of the editing that you want here. Let's see if I close that out. Oh, there we go. Made the tweak there. So, and I think I can just like edit here. If I were to edit, I want to edit this. I think I can just edit it right here. Yeah. Prepared by Matt Reiner. Look at that. Makes it easy. All right. So let's go through this and see how this looks. I think it's still working again, but we're going to go through it. So really good design. Now, if I wanted to have my company design, I could reload for new version. So I want to reload for the new version. There we go. You can upload that. It's got speaker notes here, which is nice. Doe family plan review today's conversation, what we'll cover. Okay. Again, it's probably got to update that a little bit, the Doe family, but I probably could go in and update this if I just click edit and then I click on this and I update it. Okay, good. We're done with that. Really good design there. Let's see. The Doe family at a glance. Married, filed jointly. Jane Doe School District with state pension. 3 children, college in 3 waves. Really great right here. 2 earners in their early 50s. Great. Love that. Net worth today. Very cool. Love this. I mean, like you just see, this is like quality. Is it perfect? Like, do I want to make some edits? Maybe I could make some edits, but like right now, so far I don't. Balance sheet in full. So like we've got this section up here where we probably need to edit. Let me see. Let me just click. Oh, it's not done yet. So, oh, now what just happened? Well, now something's happening, so we're going to pause. No. I don't want that. So you see here, color and backgrounds to go back to what they were. All right, so that's not cool what just happened. I didn't tell it to edit the background colors or anything of that nature. I just wanted to edit the date, and I did that. And now it's, maybe I can just do it the dark panel. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. So still a little bit of flaws. I never asked for that. It just did it. But let's keep going through this for a second. Back to it. You see here, for instance, like I may want to edit this section, but watch how easy I think this is. Can I move it up? I can't move it up. Maybe I can. So you see here, there's like a little bit of an issue here, and I don't know how to move it. So I can't really move it there. I guess I could put a comment. I could add a tweak like on here. So that's an issue, I think. Typography size box. Let's see, could I bottom negative 10 pixels? No, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Okay, so I don't know how to do that. I could ask it. I could click edit, ask it, or put tweaks and say, I would just put it on here. Maybe we just, let me see. Tweaks. Why does it say data label? Edit and tweaks? The section 01 where you stand is overlapping the statement of position wording. So I don't know what to do there. It's not really working on that side. So again, it's not perfect as we can see, but this so far is pretty good. I mean, some of this formatting, I know that had some challenges with the balance sheet because that's what it talked about. But if we keep going, composition of assets, you see the breakdown. Again, like a little bit of the formatting, which I probably could talk with it, where the expenses go. Like this one isn't great here. Retirement goals and key assumptions in 6 years and 7 years. So here's what we assumed here, the path. So again, like there's just some formatting on this that the headers and the footers are overcoming it, but I can probably get that. But I like how this lays it out. Plus 52 in net investing each year, growing at 7%. The portfolio is projected to grow from 7.6 million today to nearly 12 million by the time John retires. Now, that's just on the portfolio because the other one was their net worth, not just their portfolio. Portfolio at retirement, here's that. Really good there. 3 streams covering retirement. I love this. This is something that I didn't even tell it to do this, but I love how it breaks this down. This is something that we discuss with our families all the time of like different stages and what income's coming in. So like for this stage, we're going to be having just the portfolio withdrawal. This stage, we're going to have Jane's state pension. And this stage, we're going to have all of Social Security, et cetera. And we can see the difference with that. I think that this is a really fantastic chart. Again, the formatting could be a little bit better. What you can safely spend. This is a really, easy to read chart. Portfolio through age 90. So it goes off the chart, it looks like. And like you see here, so there's some formatting. College funding, years until college, years remaining. So you can see here funding gap, really interesting way. 4 things worth of conversation. And the plan works. The question is what to do with it. So I think that overall, it's a really good presentation. Now the question is, so I can present this. I want to present this in this tab. Let's see what that looks like. So I can present it right from within here once I get it right. And then over here it has my notes. So if we're doing like a, it's just like PowerPoint would be as well. So you can do all that within here. Now, oh, see, like you can draw. I don't like that. I really am upset about the tweaks because it's still on just data. So I'm going to say, let's see. Remove the color and background controls from the tweaks panel. Colors revert to the original. The tweaks panel now only has the period date label control. Okay. All right. So let me just try this. Well, yeah. So the footers and some of the headers are overflowing on the slides. Can we update that to make every piece of text readable? So you can play around with it. The tweaks idea was really good. I like that idea. I don't know why it ruined it for me, but you can see here, like I can go in and start playing around with it. But I think the overall takeaway is that this is yet just another way of creating really great presentation material. I love the speaker notes. Like I almost would use this as it continues to get a little bit better, but I get the ability to edit within here instead of PowerPoint. And I did a previous video around how PowerPoint with Claude was really good. I think that this is better. And so I think I would work out the kinks within here to try this because it's just a great design. I think it's very simple. I love that it puts in the speaker notes. I just love how it takes the action of how to lay some of these things out. And you see how you can just take a financial plan and create a presentation that's more readable for a family. So here's just another thing to think about, another tool to use. If you're using Claude, it comes with it. You can start using it and start playing around with it and learning with it and just have a conversation. And as you get better at it, you're going to be able to prompt it better and make these in one shots as opposed to having them multiple times to go back and forth. So here's another edition of AI and Finance Demo Edition.